NBA fans, welcome back to my channel. Jordan versus LeBron. Now, if you're new to this channel, like I always say in the beginning of these Jordan versus LeBron debates, we have started on the rookie seasons and we're all the way up into the fourth season. So we went through Jordan's regular seasons, playoffs, and of course, he hasn't made the finals. We went through LeBron's rookie season, regular seasons, playoffs, and now it looks like he has made the finals. So if you want to go back and look at those videos, feel free. If not, I don't think you're going to understand too much of what's going on right now, even though I will explain some of it. Like I said in my past videos, we can only go year by year. And the reason why we can only go year by year is because LeBron had more expectations than any other great player that came into the league with expectations and hype, because LeBron was the biggest hype player of all time. So when we think about that, and the media keeps saying that LeBron exceeded all expectations, what was the expectations? Well, the expectations was he was the biggest hype player of all time, which means he was more hyped than Kareem, Jordan, Kareem, Wilt, Bird. So we expect that he exceed what Wilt, Bird, Jordan, Magic, Kareem, all these guys did in their first four seasons, as we're on season 4 right now. We haven't seen it yet. And if we go back and we look real quick at his rookie season, he was a minus 144 for the season, which means if you're in the minus, you're a liability to your team. He shot 41% for a guy who shot 70% of his shots in the paint. He missed the playoffs. He wasn't an all-star. So he won Rookie of the Year. We don't know how. If you're a minus 144, you wasn't an all-star, and Carmelo Anthony was a plus for the season. We go to season 2, he misses the playoffs with a all-star teammate. Oh, wow. If Jordan would have did that, they would have still kept talking about it right now. Jordan, he didn't have an all-star teammate until 1990. And the next year after that, he didn't even have one. So, so when we jump into year 3 with LeBron, he makes the playoffs. He puts up a very good stat line during the regular season, even though on that off season of 2005 off season, they changed the defensive rules. You could no longer hand check, no elbows in the back while you're when you're in the post. None of this stuff no more. So he has a monster season, putting up 31 points in the regular season. He makes the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, first round he plays Detroit. He takes a 3-2 lead going back home. He melts down in games 6 and 7 when you go look back at the stats. That's all we can look at is stats, right? To figure out how good you were, how bad you were. That's all we can go by. We can't go by, yes, if you play somebody, yeah, it's going to be tougher defense, but we haven't found one year where Jordan melted down in 3 playoffs or during the regular season. He put up record-breaking numbers. That's what he did his rookie season all through the playoffs against great competition. So I don't want to hear about no competition. Okay, that's what makes you who you are. The greater the competition, the greater you are supposed to be. You aren't supposed to melt down against great competition and say, oh, it was the competition. Now, Are you supposed to put up record-breaking numbers? Probably not. I mean, Jordan did it, but everybody's not Jordan. But at the same time, when you melt down as the most hyped player of all time, there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for meltdowns again and again. Everybody might have a bad series, have a bad game. I'm not trying to say it's impossible for that to happen, but come on, we're getting like a pattern already with this guy from the rookie season to the second season missing the playoffs with an all-star teammate, and then we go into the playoffs and he melts down in the playoffs according to the numbers. And then we just got done with his 2000. We're on 2007. He had a monster season again in 2007, and we had some complaints about his rebounding, underwhelming for a guy that's 6'9". What was it? His free throw shooting. It might have been something else. Oh, his field goal percentage. He's yet to hit 50% in 4 years for a guy who shoots 70% of his shots in the paint in the regular season. We go into the playoffs. He drug a bunch of nobodies to the playoffs. I mean, to the finals, as we will talk about these numbers. But he was a minus, I think, 49 for the playoffs. So he was a liability to his team in the playoffs. He didn't shoot 50%. He had 5 turnovers a game. He was horrible from three, even though he was trying to shoot the three, over 4 threes a game. Shot 33% or 31%, something like that. And you see why he was a minus. Those categories right there will get you a minus. The 3-point percentage, turning the ball over, and free throw percentage. I think he was like, if I'm not mistaken, 69. So he was a liability to his team. So let's get into these playoffs where, we're crying that his opponents was just so much better, and he drug a whole bunch of nobodies to the finals, which it just tells you how weak that East was. Okay, this guy, it was his first playoffs last year, and he took that to Game 7. How weak is that playoffs? And now he's in the finals? No way. In the East, in Jordan's East, you ain't getting to the finals without at least 2 to 3 Hall of Fame players, okay? You're not doing it. It's not even possible, okay? You're lucky to even make the playoffs without a Hall of Fame teammate. So this guy done made the playoffs with not the playoffs, but he done made the finals with no Hall of Fame teammate and just ran through it. So the first game against the Spurs, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 turnovers. Get the ball out of this guy's hands. 25% field goal percentage. Is that good? He attempted 6 threes. He was just firing away like he's Steph Curry. Like we said in the past, this guy just fires away like he's a good 3-point shooter. He won't take no for an answer. 3-point percentage, 33%. Goodness gracious. Why does this guy keep shooting? He should be doing something else. He 100% on the free throws. I'm shocked, and he was a -5 for that game. Liability. Game 2, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks. So he really wasn't trying to. Let's go back to the first game. He had 1 personal foul. As a in a defensive error too, as a guy that's 6'9". So second game, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 6 turnovers. Get the ball out of this guy's hands. 42.9% field goal. He attempted 2 threes, hit none, 0% 3-point percentage, 63% free throw percentage, -5 plus minus with 3 fouls. Game 4, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers. So he played a little bit of defense right there in game 3. Shot 39% from the field. Goodness gracious. He attempted 5 threes. Why are you shooting threes, dude? You're not Steph Curry. 0% 3-point percentage because he missed every 3. 87% from the free throw line. 3 fouls and was a +4. That's not too exciting. Game 4 in the closeout game. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. Why not? He's always got the ball in his hand. And you could tell by all these turnovers. 6 turnovers, 33% field goal percentage. Oh, goodness. He attempted 7 threes. Why? What? I mean, where is this coach at? I mean, then you wonder why nobody can coach this guy. This guy lacks the fun. Let's keep going. 28% 3-point percentage. At the line, free throw, 33%. I don't even know how this guy was a +2. I just don't know how. Maybe because of the 10 assists. I'm not sure because that's the only thing I really see good. In 1 foul. So let's go over his field goal percentage. First game, 25%. Next game, 42%. Next game, 39%. Next game, 33%. Goodness God. Turnovers. First game, 6. Next game, 6. Next game, 5. Next game, 6. What? I mean, get the ball out of this guy's hands. And most of this stuff is just going to be because he's trying to be this he's trying to be this fake Magic Johnson. That's all this is. It got nothing to do with nothing else. So, like I said in the past, what he does is he cuts out his point guard and his guard from getting assists. Okay? Because he's trying to get these stats. He wants to assist. He's trying to fill up this stat line. And you can see it right here. He wants to fill up the assists, the rebounds, and the points. So even if he doesn't score his points, he gets these easy rebounds, but it's not a lot of rebounds for his size. 7 rebounds? 7 rebounds? 8 rebounds? 6? This is nothing for a guy that's 6'9", 250 pounds. Blocks. 1 block, 0 blocks. 1 block, 0 blocks. So this guy, what kind of defense is this guy playing? He wants to be this Magic Johnson that he isn't instead of defending. And then, you look at these turnovers versus assists, it doesn't add up. He's a turnover machine. So this is what lost the game. Not that the other team had the best players, which they would have beat him anyways because he played nobody in the East. If you go back and look at my other videos, and we got a video coming up against it's kind of strange that both of them played the Pistons in their 4th season. And we're going to come up with that video next, and we're going to put up their numbers and exactly who they play as far as Hall of Famers. And, a lot of people, they probably won't know this information. So like, subscribe, share, Cash App if you want to donate. But no, this had nothing. Even he could have won a game at least. 1 game. But he was too busy turning the ball over, breaking up shots, breaking up free throws. He did everything to lose this game. He did everything to lose this game. I mean, this is what the media don't tell you. They don't want you to know this stuff. I mean, this is horrible. This is another meltdown. He was a minus in 2006 playoffs. 7 playoffs. the finals. I mean, this guy's been melting down all over the place already. So, tell me what you think.